There are three scenes in movies that are my favorite all time. And I think there is something powerful to the stories that they tell. I would say my third favorite scene is, of all time, is from Singing in the Rain. In the story, the actual Singing in the Rain. It's the scene. It's the scene where everything comes apart. In the story, I won't talk about the story too much. In the story of Singing in the Rain, things go bad, and they go really bad, and people can see the end of their careers. And in the midst of seeing the end of their careers, they discover something that entirely revitalizes their careers and their ability to have a life and to live dreams. And so I love Singing in the Rain because it's not just a charming thing, it's a deeply true story. So my third favorite scene in any movie ever is the dancing and singing in the rain scene in Singing in the Rain. My second favorite scene in any movie ever is from Shawshank Redemption, one of the toughest movies I've ever watched in terms of just really kind of a brutal story. Not fun, not pleasant. I mean, it has moments that are not entirely heavy, but it's the struggle of one man's journey through every bad thing life can throw at him. And it's the story of two other people that struggle. So there's one person who doesn't deserve his struggles and fights his way out through a profound, dramatic scene. It's the pipe scene. And at the end of the pipe, that's the most amazing scene. That's the second most profound and amazing scene I've ever seen in a movie, is when Andy comes out of the pipe. And what I also like about it, though, was that there's also a person named Brooks and a person named Red. And Andy did not just make a pathway for himself. He made a pathway for Red. And he gave Red a chance to have life as well. And that's incredible to me. So it's the double. That one is my second favorite, just above Singing in the Rain, because Andy, in the midst of all the struggles that he did not deserve, and he did not earn those struggles, they were forced on him, he doesn't go dark. He finds a way. And not only does he find a way, he finds a way for someone to follow after him. And that's a very Christian image as far as I'm concerned, that Jesus not only finds a way through all that's terrible and most importantly death, he makes a way for us as well, just as Andy Dufresne makes a way for Red as well, where Brooks didn't have someone ahead of him who could make a way for him. Red did have someone who could make a way for him. So that's my second favorite movie scene of all time. My favorite movie scene of all time is at the very end of The Lord of the Rings. And this one is where the last shall be first. Another thing that Jesus said becomes a reality in that story. So my favorite scene is the "You bow to no one" scene, where even the king does not remain standing in the presence of the lowliest people who've done the most impossible task. You bow to no one. That's my favorite scene ever in any movie. Those are the kind of, though I could name 20 that I love, my three favorite of all time are that. Singing in the Rain, Andy climbs out of the pipe, and King Aragorn says, "You bow to no one."